Good evening, everyone. I, Radhika, welcome you all. First of all, I want to introduce mytrustedtutor.com. It's a marketplace for all kind of academician, profession, teachers. Our mission is to make quality education available easily to all and affordable. We are working on a recruitment process as well. So today our topic is peer decks for Google Slides, and our speaker is Nancy ma'am. I want to introduce her. She has completed her teacher's training course from Karnataka and currently working at Don Bosco Yerwada, Pune as a teacher. She has also completed her HSC at Divine Providence School, Belgaum with first class, PUC in at Loyola College with 80%, teacher training course with first class. That's great to know you, ma'am. And over to you, ma'am.
Um, my keys are over here is for how to make Google Slides more attractive. So, as teachers, we all have learned how to make Google Slides because we all are in a new yeah. As teachers, we have already been in a new era of education wherein we are teaching our children through online. And for this, we had many trainings, many webinars wherein we have been taught how to go about to teach our children more enthusiastically or more creatively. So as I was going through Google Slides, there were some things which were not been taught, but then as I went through, I realized that we can do even much more. We can even explore much more through Google Slides. So these are first few points which I would like to share with all of you, like how we can make a Google Slides more attractive or how to put new videos, how to download. I can even show you in this webinar of how to download videos from YouTube, okay? Because we usually find good videos in YouTube to show our children in school through online. But the thing is we don't know how to download it. So I will be showing you in this slide as well how to download a video from YouTube and then put it into your slide, okay? Or else we can even put the link. So I will show you both the ways how we can do both the things. So first I will go to we all know how to go to make a slide. So I will show you through a demo itself, okay? I'll just share my screen so that all of you can see how I'm going to make my slides. A new slide, okay? So all the teachers know how to take slides, okay? How we have to prepare the sheets. So I'll just show you now how we need to have a name of the heading. So we all know that we have many topics to be done. A teacher has to do many topics each day. A teacher has to do a topic for the child. And so then the thing is, we don't know how we have saved it or in which name we have saved it. So the thing is, we have it as untitled presentation. Over here, when you just click here, you can just save it. So I will just save it like, I'll just put my name, okay? So this is how you save a file. So you are prepared for next day's class and you know that this is the topic and it has already been saved. So if I just press enter, my file is already saved. Even if I have not done anything in this project into this slide, my project is already been saved into my drive as my name. So I will show you now how to add now if I want to add a picture, I will just insert a picture over here. Okay, I'll just insert a picture from my computer itself. So this is what I take. Yeah. So this is the picture that I've taken from my computer. Okay. Now over here, now you want to type something on the picture. Okay. If you want to type something on the picture, what you just have to do is you have to click on the text. We all can see a T letter over here, which is written as text box. If you click on this text box, you need to click on the picture. Fine. When you click on the picture, you are able to type anything like, hi, this is your friend. Okay, I'll just type this. So this is what I've typed on the picture. So you want something on the picture. So this is what I typed. Now I'll just increase the font. So this is how we increase the font. And then I'll change the font. Yeah, this is how we change the form now. Font. Now you just have to make it bold. Okay. So you select everything and just make it bold so that it's visible for the children who see the presentation. Something, a video on the fish. Okay. Now my project over here is the background over here is fish. So you want to show a child about fish, how they swim. So what I do over here is I take a new slide. Okay, I take a new slide and then first I go to a new tab. I go to a new tab. I type what I need from YouTube. I type over here. Then I'm blessed is the fruit of thy womb. I just type over here fish swimming in the water. Okay, so I click on this. Okay, I'll show you how to download a video from the YouTube as well. So I'm just showing you how to add a link. Okay, I click on the video. So this is the video. So what I do over here is I click you on the top. We can see the URL, right? We can see the URL. Okay, I copy it. I do Control C. I copied the link. I go to my folder. Over here you get insert. Okay, I go to the insert. You get over your video. Type on video. You get by URL or you get over here as well. So you just copy paste it. So this is what I've already got. I click on this and then I do a select. I click on select and then the video is already over here. So that means when you're presenting your child the slides, you can even present this video. And this video is even audible, even they can see it as well. So this is what I've pasted over here. Sometimes what happens in Google Slide when we take classes for our children, they're not able to hear. We usually had this problem at the start. The children were not able to hear the video from the slides. That means there was some problem from our end. So what we started doing is we started downloading the videos from the YouTube, because once we download the videos from the YouTube and then paste it into the slide, children were able to hear the videos. They were able to see it, but they could not hear it when we were doing it like this. So now I will show you, as I showed you how we can take a video and insert in the slide, I will show you how to download it and then it can be presented to the child. So can you just tell me if you can, 1 minute, I'll just present the screen. You can hear the music, yeah. So in Google Slide, when this happens, when we take a meeting in Google Meet, especially teachers take meeting in Google Meet. Actually, we attend webinars through Zoom, but teachers take classes through Google Meet, and their children are not able to hear the audio from the video. So then there is a problem. So what we started doing is, we teachers, we started downloading the videos from the YouTube. I'll show you how we download. So all of you can see the link over here. You just have to click on that Y, okay, which starts from YouTube. When you just click, you have to do backspace for everything and click on, double click on SS. Okay, this is what we do. We click on SS and then we do enter. Fine. After we enter it, so this is how you get to download a video. You get the option over here, download the link. This is how you get. I downloaded from MP4. This is 1 minute. I'm taking another video because this is 2 hours video. It will take a long time to download, and I will not be able to show you how to insert it. So I will take a short video because this 2 hours video will take a long time to download. So I'll take the kids. Okay, I'll take the first video, which is only for 4 minutes. So it will get downloaded very fast, and you can even see it. So this is what I do. I click on Y over here. I click backspace, and then I just type SS. Okay, enter. Okay, as you can see, it shows over here processing the link to download. So I click over here and then MP4 360. So you get the 3 lines. So I get the 3 dots over here. Okay, at the end, I click on that and you get the option of download. As soon as you download, it gets downloaded into your laptop or into the computer or into your file wherever you're downloading it. Okay, as you can all see over here, video playback 34 MP4. Okay, is getting downloaded as you can see here. So this is how you download a video from the YouTube. And then when you have this save this video into your slide, it's been visible to the children and they can hear more clearly as then of adding only the link. Yeah, it's downloaded. So I go back to my slide. I go to my project. I take a new slide. And then over here you get the option as insert. You click on insert, click on, okay, what I do is I go to my mail. Okay, I go to my mail. 1 minute, I'll just check it out if I can show you from here itself. Okay, it shows me through my Google Drive. So what I do is I go to my mailbox. I send the video to my own mail. Okay, what do I do is I send the video to my own mail. How do I send the video to myself as well? I'll show you that. Just type your own name. Next, you have to click on attach files. As you click on attach files, you get over your downloads. Okay. Once you click on downloads, you just have to go down, swipe down. Okay, it's over here. All as you all can see what I downloaded, video playback 34. I open and then it's getting attached over here. So if you want, you can just type over here as fish swimming. There is no need to type, but for our convenience, we can even type it over there that we have sent this video to my mail itself. This is how you send it. Yeah, you just have to wait till this procedure is done. Yeah, it's done. So what you have to do is just send it. So it already come to my mail. So what do I do here? I click on video. It could not be played because I just sent it. So what I do over here is you get the option over here add to drive. Okay, when you click on the mail, next you get the option is add to drive. So I've added it to my drive. It will take some time. Okay, so next what I do is I go to the slide, I click on insert video, I then go to Google Drive. It's already come over here. As you can see, video playback 34. I click on that and then do a select. So this video has been formatting right now. Okay, it will take time to format because we teachers usually create our lessons a day back so that everything is ready for the child for the next day. So what we usually do is we prepare our lessons a day back. So this is how we usually do since it's online and videos also take time to format in the through net. So we leave this for a while. I take a new slide. So this is how I showed you how we download from the YouTube and then insert it in the slide. As we insert this downloaded video, the children are able to see the video and hear the audio as well very clearly. Next is we know how to add pictures in the slide. I even showed you how we type it on the picture. Okay. So this is how I inserted the picture first over here. If you don't want this picture, you can even backspace it. That means the picture is gone from the slide. Okay, you have only the text. So if you want it back, you can just press Ctrl Z, you get back a picture. So this is how sometimes things get deleted. So there is no need to worry when things get deleted. We just have to go back. The thing is Ctrl Z. When you press Ctrl Z, you get the things that you have deleted back. So now I'll show you in the next slide how you now if you have just typed something in a hurry, teachers usually type things and then we remember that and then we remember that we have to put some pictures, right? We need to put some pictures over here. So what we do is, okay, I'll just type, hi, this is me. Okay, I increase the font, I increase the font size, and then I even change the font style. We all know this procedure of how to increase and how to change the font size. So now I'll show you how to add a background. First, what we did in the first slide is we first took a picture from the computer or from the laptop or from the internet as well. I will even show you how to take a picture from the internet, just copy pasting it. It's very easy. What I did over here is I took a picture from the laptop and then added the text over here. Okay, sometimes what we usually do in a hurry, we forget that we have to put a picture. So first we keep on typing and so how to put a background for this slide. Okay, you want a good background for this slide, you have forgotten to put it. So what we do is you get the option over here as background. Okay, if you want to put a color, you get color over here. I put it as purple. I take purple and it's done. So this is what you get. So now the yeah. So now you have put a color for your background. If you want to put a picture for your background, how do you go about? You click the background, choose image. If you want to upload from your browse or from your camera, Google Drive, it's all up to you. I take it from Google image search. That means I go to the net, I click over here, best fish images, best fish aquarium. Okay. So I click on this picture. As soon as I click, I get the option over here as insert. You just have to insert and then click on done. So as you can see, we already now we have done put a background. So you can change the text. If you can see that the wordings and it's not getting highlighted, you can even highlight it. I go over here and put it on yellow so that it's more visible. So this is how I changed. So even that when you put background, the children are more. It becomes more attractive to the children, and they pay more attention when they see background of something that is they are going to be taught from by the teacher. So this is how we put a background for the picture. Now I will show you how we just take it from the net. So I'll just take a new slide. I've taken a new slide over here. Now you want a picture of a garden, and in the thing is, in the background you won't get good pictures over here. So what you do is you go to a new tab. If you want a better picture, you go to a new tab. Just click on. Okay, so what I do over here, I just right click it. Okay, don't click on the picture. If you click on the picture, it goes to a different tab. So what usually we need to do is click on just right click it. You get the option as copy image. Don't save the image. When you just want to put it for your Google Slides, you just have to do a shortcut. It's very easy. You just copy the image and then go to your project over here and copy paste it. So this is what the image that we've got. What we just copy pasted, it's come over here. We just copied it and then we pasted it over here. So it's very easy. So and then on this you can even type something. You can, if you want to put a text or something, I or something like that. Okay. So this is how we go about. And then if you want to have an animation for all of this, so what you need to do is when you click on the slide, you get the option where is transition. Okay. When you click on this, it shows you as dissolve, fade, slide from right, slide from left, flip, cube. So I'll just put it on cube. So it comes like this. So next what I go to is I click on this. It's none. So what I do is flip. I've taken it as flip, and the next picture I do as dissolve. So now when I present it to my children in the class, it comes like this. So I'll just present it to you. So you have navigator keys, okay, on the laptop. You just have to press on your navigator keys. So this is how you animate it. Even in Google Slides, you have transition. So this is how you animate it, and children get more enthusiastic to see that even the pictures are getting faded, even they're coming through different slides. So they get more enthusiastic to see such slides. So this was the video, what I told you. Yeah, as told to you, when we directly insert, this was I directly inserted from the link. As I showed you, I just went to insert video, and then what I did over here is I took it from search. That was I took it directly from YouTube, but I did not download it. When we directly take it from YouTube, the children are not able to hear the audio. So they usually tell teacher, I'm not able to hear the audio, but they are able to see it. So what we started doing is we started downloading the videos. I even showed you how we downloaded the video. We just went to, this is how we did. We got the three options and then we downloaded it. As you can see, I'll just show you how we downloaded the video. Yeah, over here. As you can see the URL over here, you have to just click on before Y and backspace everything and just type SS. Enter, download MP4 360. As soon as you download you click on this, get this advertisement. So what you have to just do is you have to click on this cross over here. You can see the tab. You just cross it and then you get it over here. Three dots and then download. As soon as it shows download, you can see over here that it's getting downloaded. Okay. So this is how you download. And for this slide, if you even want to have this to have any animation, so you go to animate. As this picture already in flip, you go to zoom in. So this is getting zoomed in. As you can even, I'll present you once again and show you. So only the picture comes, and then when you press on the navigation, you get this picture zoomed in. As you can see, this was your first picture. Hi, this is your friend. Even if you want to put only for this first, if you want to put only for the picture first, it's in cube. Okay. So this can be animated. I'll put into add animation. Since it's fading, I'll put a fly in from right. Okay. Present it is getting from the right. It's come from right, as you can see. Then next the picture comes, and then the sentence is zoomed in so that whenever you want to show some question and then the answer. So first you can show the question, and then the answer is zoomed in like that. Yeah, this was all what about I learned from myself about how to make the Google Slides more attractive, and I felt that I need to share with many more teachers who can make the Google Slides more attractive and the children will not feel sleepy. Actually, we have 2 hours, 2 to 3 hours to teach the children, but even in those 2 to 3 hours, they'll be more happy and they will wait for the next day's lesson. So this is how we teach our children so that they can be more happy and more enthusiastic.